Story 1 of 5. Trump posts AI Jesus image, feuds with Pope Leo over Iran war and crime. Trump posts AI Jesus image, feuds with Pope Leo over Iran war and crime. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Donald Trump posted an AI-generated image of himself as a Jesus-like figure healing a patient on Truth Social on April 13, 2026, which he later deleted. Trump claimed the image was meant to depict him as a doctor, not a messianic figure, and said it was related to the Red Cross, though no Red Cross symbol or worker was visible. Trump criticized Pope Leo XIV on Truth Social, calling him weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy after Leo opposed the US-Israeli war on Iran. Pope Leo XIV responded to Trump's attacks by stating he was not afraid of the Trump administration and would continue preaching the gospel, including calls for peace. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni condemned Trump's remarks about the Pope, calling them unacceptable. But not all outlets told the same story. The Guardian and News.com.au described the AI image's background as including a demonic figure with horns, while The Age and ABC do not mention this detail explicitly. The Guardian states Trump's post threatened Iran with open the F*** in straight, but ABC and The Age do not include this exact quote in their summaries. News.com.au claims Trump's brother Louis is a mega person, but no other source confirms this claim or provides context about a brother Louis. This story was covered by ABC News, The Guardian, news.com.au, SBS News, Sydney Morning Herald and The Age. Story 2 of 5. Evergrande founder Hui Ka Yan pleads guilty to fraud charges amid company collapse. Evergrande founder Hui Ka Yan pleads guilty to fraud charges amid company collapse. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Hui Ka Yan, also known as Shu Jiayin, pleaded guilty to fundraising fraud, misuse of funds, and illegally taking public deposits in a Shenzhen court. Evergrande defaulted on $300 billion, £222 billion, in liabilities since 2021, marking a collapse emblematic of China's property sector struggles. Hui Ka Yan was once Asia's richest person, with a net worth of $45.3 billion in 2017, Forbes, but by 2023, his net worth was estimated at $3 billion. Evergrande was founded in 1996 by Hui Ka Yan, who built it into China's biggest property developer by contracted sales through aggressive debt-taking. Hui Ka Yan was detained by Chinese authorities in 2023 after Evergrande's default, and a Hong Kong court ordered Evergrande's liquidation in January 2024. But not all outlets told the same story. The Guardian states Evergrande was the world's most indebted property developer, while ABC does not explicitly use this phrasing. The Guardian mentions Evergrande's failure to repay wealth management products provoked protests and threatened social stability, but ABC does not reference protests or social stability. This story was covered by ABC News and The Guardian. Story 3 of 5. Public debate over Donald Trump's mental health and erratic behavior in 2026. Public debate over Donald Trump's mental health and erratic behavior in 2026. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Donald Trump threatened to wipe Iran off the map in recent weeks, sparking concerns about his mental stability. Former White House lawyer Ty Cobb described Trump's recent social media posts as belligerent and highlighting the level of his insanity. Former Trump press secretary Stephanie Grisham wrote online that he's clearly not well. A February 2026 survey found 61% of Americans think Trump has become more erratic with age, down from 54% in 2023 who said he was mentally sharp. Democrats, including Senator Chuck Schumer, have called Trump an extremely sick person, and Representative Ted Lieu described him as deranged. But not all outlets told the same story. The articles do not provide conflicting factual information. All consensus facts align between sources. Minor stylistic or phrasing differences exist but do not contradict core claims. This story was covered by Sydney Morning Herald and The Age. Story 4 of 5. Magnitude 4.5 earthquake strikes NSW Central West, felt across large areas. Magnitude 4.5 earthquake strikes NSW Central West, felt across large areas. Here's what every outlet agrees on. A magnitude 4.5 earthquake struck near Orange, NSW, at approximately 8:19 to 8:20 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, April 14, 2026. The epicenter was about 5 kilometers deep, located south of Orange and near the Conobolas State Forest, east of the Kaja gold mine. Over 2,000 people reported feeling the earthquake, with tremors spanning from Forbes to Sydney and as far south as Batemans Bay, approximately 400 kilometers. Houses in Orange, 35 kilometers north of the epicenter, shook for about 30 seconds. The previous record earthquake felt in Orange occurred in 2017, with a magnitude 4.3 quake. But not all outlets told the same story. No contradictions found between the two sources on core factual claims. This story was covered by ABC News and news.com.au. Story 5 of 5. Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry's public midlife crisis at Coachella and post-politics identity shift. Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry's public midlife crisis at Coachella and post-politics identity shift. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Justin Trudeau, 54, and Katy Perry, 41, attended Coachella together in April 2026, with Trudeau wearing a backwards baseball cap and Perry in a cropped white t-shirt with a vape-related slogan. Trudeau and Perry were photographed at a Justin Bieber show during Coachella, appearing in a mosh pit and later eating 2-minute noodles with chopsticks in a gutter. Trudeau posted on X, formerly Twitter, in December 2025 about meeting Japanese PM Fumio Kishida and his wife Yuko, describing diplomatic discussions about the international rules-based order. Trudeau is divorced from Sophie Gregoire, mother of his 3 children, and Perry is estranged from Orlando Bloom, father of her child. Both articles reference Trudeau wearing an Aura Smart ring on his middle finger, which reportedly tracked his disrupted sleep stats during Coachella festivities. But not all outlets told the same story. Both sources are identical, so no contradictions exist between them. This story was covered by Sydney Morning Herald and The Age.